in church on a Wednesday night. I love Wednesday nights. It helps me get through the week. A lot of people don't show up on Wednesday nights, but that is what it is. You go out soul winning and things. You talk to a lot of people. I hear all the time, people will say, I don't like organized religion, or they'll say things like, church is not a building, it's a people. It's about the people, and that's true. But, if the people are meeting in a building, it might be good to show up when the people are there, right? And I'd rather take part in organized religion than unorganized religion. I like being organized. I like assembling together. Funny enough, that's what the Bible says to do. It says, do not forsake the assembly. So a lot of times people are just making excuses, I think, to not be in church. But I like being in church. I like being at this church. It's a great church. I love the opportunities I've had here, being able to preach here and to learn and to grow. To be trained up, and just really happy to be here. I love the people here. It really does feel like a family. That song, a part of the family of God. That's just perfect. That's really what it feels like here. I don't feel a whole lot of ego here or any negativity. It seems like everybody's genuine. I really like being here. And I'm happy to be in a church that is. I was talking with Brother Earl. The first time I met him was last Sunday. We've been praying for him a lot. It was kind of cool to finally put a name to the face. We were talking about how independent Baptist churches are dying today. They're dying out today. So I'm happy to be in an independent fundamental Baptist church. I'm not ashamed of that. A lot of people will use that as an insult today, but I'll just embrace that. We're independent. We don't have a hierarchy here. We don't have a superintendent or some sort of denomination or organization that's funding us. It's just the preacher and then Jesus above him. He just submits to God, submits to the Bible. Nobody's breathing down his neck to tell him what he can and can't preach. I like being fundamental as well, too. That's an insult today. People will say, these fundamentalist Christians or whatever. I like being a fundamentalist. I embrace that term. I believe that term is good. That's a good term. That's a correct term. If you were to go take, let's say, like a boxing class or something like that, you learn how to box, you're not going to be taught day one like a flying knee and a spinning back fist and all this crazy techniques and stuff. You're going to learn the fundamentals of boxing, right? You're going to learn how to throw the basic punches, right? The jab and the cross and the lead hook. And in boxing, they'll use numbers to identify punches. So the jab is like 1, the cross is 2, the hook is 3. So you learn the fundamentals. You learn the 1, 2, 3s and the ABCs, right? You learn the basics. That's what fundamental means, because we just believe what the Bible says. We're not off on some weird, twisted doctrine or whatever. We're just going with what the Bible says. That's a positive term. I'll embrace the term fundamentalist. And I'll also embrace the term once saved, always saved. A lot of people will use that as an insult as well, too. That's what the Bible says. The Bible teaches once saved, always saved, teaches eternal security. People will often use the term King James only as an insult, but we just embrace all the insults, really. I dig it. I'll embrace the King James only insult. And the message of tonight is why I am King James.